Particularly well represented today, in addition to the Federation, we have Eddie Kellner, President of Gun Owners of Vermont, here somewhere.
Children, under this bill, you will not have any problems whatsoever. It will be just the way it was before.
Sir, there's no problem now. We don't need this bill.
I know that, and you know what?
Yay!
And I absolutely respect your opinion that you don't believe that there's a need for this bill. And that is why, first of all, let me just tell you what the process is, and then we'll go back to that in the statement in just a second. Let's just put it this way. Everyone has a right to have a firearm. Everyone has a right to defend themselves and their property. This is nothing about trying to take anything in that anything away regarding that. So there's no registration. There's no registration. There's no registration on this, and there's not any.
How are you going to enforce that?
So anyway, folks, all I want to do is welcome you here to the State House. This is your opportunity. We appreciate the fact that you're here. Many of you.
And we've got a good set of existing laws on the books. But one thing that I want to say to you, and I say this to folks about every issue that comes before us, is we're not going to close down debates. And so I appreciate that you're here tonight. My name is Sarah Copeland-Hansis. I represent Bradford, Fairleigh, and West Fairleigh. You can find me in the directory if you want to follow up on any of that. But do contact your legislator, because we'll be listening and watching what watching what is said in the debate on the Senate side. So thank you.
This bill isn't just a little tweaking. I think everybody in this room knows that. It goes a lot deeper than what it reads. So I encourage people to come talk to us.
We have some pieces of legislation that have come at us. Most specifically, S31. This is not about, most sportsmen, as you know, don't have an issue when they do a background check. But how the heck do you control a background check on a private sale when the only people that are going to be adhering to that law are people in this room being penalized for taking their time and spending extra money to sell a gun to a lifelong friend?
We will give a fair hearing to both sides. We'll listen to both sides. And I got to tell you, while I introduced the bill on the mental health piece last year, and we'll look at the issue on the parallel laws. We'll also look at the background checks, but I have a lot of problems with background checks. I've told my constituents who support the background check piece of this bill that I have some real concerns about unintended consequences.